Alright guys, so this is a bug type deck. So yeah, it's Yugi here. Um that should have been my channel name. It's Yugi here. Anyway, so for my first deck profile, and yes, I do have this deck in real life. It's in red card sleeves, yeah, and I just don't have a camcorder, but I'm working on getting one, so yeah. But anyways, I chose the Insect deck because the Insect deck is a very powerful deck. It's often underestimated, and yeah, and it's really cheap. Like, it costs about 20 bucks to make, max. Like, even 15 or something. It's a really cheap deck. Like, if you got all, like, ultimate rares and stuff, it would probably amount to about 20 bucks, and it's still competitively awesome. So, the only thing that is expensive are the traps and stuff, pretty much just staples. So, yeah, that's kind of the only why you would go up to 20. Like, everything else is like 18 cents. Like, Burning Sanctuary, like the most, like, awesome card in the deck, is you can get it as low as 9 cents, and highest, like, if you get, like, a gold rare, would be, like, 26 cents, so, um, yeah, okay. So yeah, let's just get into it and just dive in. And yeah, so um, I usually start off with monsters here, but I'm gonna start off with Verdant Sanctuary, being the like best card in the deck, the most strongest one. Its its effect is when a face-up insect-type monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its controller can add one insect-type monster to the same level as the destroyed monster from the deck to their hand. In case you can't read that, that is what it says. So, um, seeing as this card is in here, you can kind of tell why this deck is heavily proportioned. Like, it's a little heavy on the monster side, and yeah, but that's kind of self-explanatory with Verdant Sanctuary. Because you're going to be going through your monsters very fast with Verdant Sanctuary, so it's nice to have a good amount of monsters, and it's kind of monster heavy, but still. Alright, so Burning Sanctuary is just pretty self-explanatory. You can search out stuff that you might need, maybe bring, I don't know, you have, like, I don't know, you bring out your crossbeetle, and I don't know. So Burning Sanctuary is just kind of, like, just searching out stuff. Anyways, the next one is Armored Bee. Okay, so Armored Bee is awesome because he's like Gale, but he's the bug type of Gale the Whirlwind, except he's better because he's got higher attack. So yeah, and so Armored Bee. I don't know why people don't just like normally use him. I mean, because he's like Gale, but he's stronger attacked, and he's cheaper, so he's just this thing works in any deck really, but I just put him in here because he's like an awesome insect deck, and this is, as you can probably tell, an insect deck. But anyways, so um yeah, so his, like, yeah, I don't know, like, all his prices are the same, so that means there's like one. But anyway, so yeah, this guy works great in all decks. Next is your big boss of the deck, Doomdozer. Doomdozer is just like a 2800 beat stick. He's so great because you can easily bring him out, and you can get him for as low as 18 cents. Like, just an awesome bug type monster that would like cream anything in its path. You can get it for 8 cents. It's just an awesome. It's like gourds, but better. Because all you have to, like, in this deck, Doomdozer is going to be like, as soon as you get in hand, you can probably send it out, because this deck is just awesome like that. Oh, yeah. So due to Doomdozer's guy thingy, you're going to want return from the other dimension, so because that could turn into OTK. So yeah, with Doomdozer, because Doomdozer removes 2 cards when he's special summoned, and also this guy does, as deck appeed the Worm Warrior. He's just there because he's a 1900 attack is pretty good, and you can just easily bring him out. And yeah, and he's also got the Doomdozer and as deck appeed. They each have the same effect, that when they have the exact same effects, but he takes out 2 insect types, he takes out 1. And also, when you inflict battle damage, your opponent loses the top card. Wow, this is taking forever. I'm already at 620, and I haven't even gotten through the first 10 cards. Okay. Cross-sorted 2 times, cross-sorted beetle, just because, for obvious reasons. A lot of uh, uh, cards that have this ability, um, a lot of, yeah, they just get underestimated. This is how, when you attack a defense type monster, it is the battle damage is inflicted. So that's kind of just there for obvious reasons, because you're overflowing with like bug types in this deck, and yeah, so he's just right there. I don't know why people underestimate it. Okay, Kawakima Bear Beetle, just because it's a powerful 1900 beat stick. Um, and also it's a nice effect. Uh, when insect type monster, when a light or dark monster is special summoned in face of attack position, change the summon monster's defense position. And that is just an awesome effect. That has saved my butt so many times. So that's great, and also it's easy to keep this thing on the field. So yeah. Skull Mark Ladybug, it increases your life points by 1,000. It's just a kind of dairy to replenish a bit. Golden Ladybug as well. This thing just kind of kills, and like once you get one in your hand, you're unstoppable pretty much. You can run 3. I just thought that was kind of an overboard, and I ran a B-list soldier instead. Because it's kind of a pot of greed, because this thing is a piece of crap. Like, maybe you could tribute your Goki Pawn, which will add a plus, because Goki Pawn, when tributed, no, that's not a plus, never mind. Okay, anyway, so I Golden Ladybug and B-list Soldier for obvious reasons. Also, you can tribute your Man-Eater Bug, just because, like, maybe you already flipped them, and yeah. So, Howling Insect is when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 insect-type monster with 1,500 attack from your deck. This is kind of good, but what you should not do is just like summon Howling Insect, or like special summon Howling Insect, because you don't want to burn through these really quickly, because that's just not going to be good. So next is Goki Pawn, and he's just there for obvious reasons to get more insects off on the field. Man-Eater Bug is kind of obvious, because just to get some Destroy Edge in. And Book of Moon is to maybe, I don't know, it's saved my butt plenty of times, but it's also if you want to use it on your Man-Eater Bug again, and that will, and then you can get some extra destroying in. And 2 Solidarities, just because this whole deck is insect, so it's just kind of obvious to run this. Like, so it turns like Doom Dozer into like the most powerful monster ever. It turns howling insects into 2000s, and like it turns cross-sword beetle into like cayuses or something. Anyway, so and uh, 3 times creature swap. It's useful if you've used up your Book of Moon or something, and your man-eater bug or something has already been flipped up, or your Goki pawn is out, and B-list soldier as well. Like you don't really want to do that. Just creature swap. It's very useful. Trust me. Yeah, I preferably use this when like your opponent only has one monster on the field and it's like a mega strong monster, just to get rid of that piece of crap, and because it's really annoying. Monster Reborn for obvious reasons, because it's just kind of a staple. Smashing Ground, another staple. Mystic Space Typhoon, another staple. And Trap Stun, some people run 3, I run 2. I think it's kind of overboard to run 3, but Trap Stun is just to protect your Doom Dozer, because it's kind of like, since Doom Dozer is like the only powerful monster in this deck. Um, you kind of want to protect him with Trap Stun. Torrential Tribute, that's helped a lot because your field can get cleared of insects really easily. If you don't know what you're doing with them, you have to play them right, or else, Bottomless Trap Hole is just kind of a Torrential Tribute on a less destructive scale. And this is another staple, so Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, kind of another staple, and Return from a Different Dimension, because of Doom Dozer and Aztecapede. So, yeah, that's just kind of it, guys. So for my first deck, it's a bug type, and it's very budgetable. So, like, I just want to show you, like, the traps are pretty expensive. They're like $1 each. So and then these are all like 18 cents or something. So it should, like, under 20 bucks. It should come out. And yeah, but yeah. Alright, guys, see you guys next time.